Welcome to today's overview of Adobe Voice. As you can see, I have my Adobe Voice platform here, so I'm going to click on that and open it. After you sign in, on the sign in screen, it will take you to this page. So that is the public page. It's the Explore tab. This allows you to explore any public projects that are available for you to use or look at that anyone has actually recorded or created. The Projects tab at the top, you'll notice this will take you to all of your projects that you've worked on in the past. So things that may be done or things that you are currently working on will all be displayed here. If you'd like to create a new project, it's very simple. You just click on the Create a New Story button, and it will take you to this page. So from here, you can give your project a title. You can always come back to it or title it at the end. Also, if you're looking for a little bit of inspiration, if you click on the very bottom, it'll give you inspiration depending on what genre or area you may be using this Adobe Voice platform to create a story for. So if it's business or for school, depending on what it is, there's little things there to give you some inspiration. So we'll go ahead and skip this. This right here takes you to your story arc creator. So there are some predefined and pre-designed story arcs, so that, again, that you can scroll through depending on, again, what your story is going to be or what your structure you're looking for. You can make up your own, or you can pick one of the predefined ones. So for today's purposes, we're going to pick the Follow a Hero's Journey. So we'll pick that one. So as you notice, there's 3 different areas. The top area is where you'll see the layout, themes, and music tabs. We'll go over those in just a moment. In the middle, you can see kind of like your artboard. And from here, you can either pick an icon, photo, or add text to any of the slides. At the very bottom, you'll notice that that's kind of like your pane, your slide pane. So from there, you can see all of the different slides. Again, since we chose a predefined project structure, you'll notice that each one of them already has very predefined tiles or slides in there already. You can always add your own or add additional ones by hitting the plus button, and then you can preview anything that you've done by hitting the little play icon that you see down there as well. So again, if we look at the layout theme, we'll click on that tab. You'll notice that there's 5 different options for layouts. You can choose one thing, 2 things, a full screen photo, a thing plus a caption, and a thing and a photo. We will just pick the 2 thing layout. Themes is also, again, full of options. So any options here that you choose, you'll notice that there's a number of different themes you can pick from. Will automatically transform all of the slides in this project to that specific theme. Now, for example, let's say we choose the impact theme, but we want to customize it to fit a very specific need, or we want to change something in there. You can hit customize theme, and any options that are available to customize this theme are listed down here. So you can change the background color, you can change icons in this one, main text, secondary text. You can also change some of the fonts. So depending on, again, if you want this background with a different font, you may do so and change those at this time. When you're done, you hit the check mark, or in this case, we'll just hit cancel to take us back to the menu. So I'll scroll over and we'll pick the Snap theme. Music is also the same. So for example, you have a bunch of different theme music that is here. All of them kind of run through a different emotional gamut or something that you're looking for. Depending on what type of project you're creating, there might be a specific type of music that you would like to go through this. All of the music here runs underneath your recording. So all of your voice recordings are layered on top of that. This is just very much underneath. You can always adjust the volume, as you can see right there with that slider. And again, you can always choose or preview any song that you're looking for just by clicking on whatever song choice it is that you're wanting to preview. At that point in time, we're ready to now add a few elements into our project. So if I click in one of the squares that I have, or one of the thing areas, I can either choose an icon, a photo, or text. If I click an icon, I can search for a specific icon. Let's put in the word superhero, and you'll notice that on the top, it populates a number of different icons that are all Creative Commons licensed. You can use them for anything. And all I have to do is select one, and it will automatically populate with my theme that I've chosen in my square. So again, I can come over here, I can choose a photo, Now, when I choose photos, I have a number of different options in which I can look for photographs for. I can find them, I can use them off my device, I can actually take a picture. If I have my Lightroom connected, I can use that. Creative Cloud, if I have a Dropbox folder that's created for either my class or that I'm using to store these images on, or I can actually choose them from Facebook. So depending on your, obviously, filter settings, that might be a little different depending on what you can and cannot use. But again, for the most part, even if you're looking for photos, you can search for photos. And it will populate, again, images that are allowed and able to be used. So all you do is click on a photo. It will then pull that image down and place it into your project. So as you can see, there are my two images. I have an icon, and now I have an image that is on that slide. After we get done with this, or before this, you can always click and record whatever dialogue or voice narration it is that you would like to have on top of or for this slide. So again, as you can see, there's a prompt there. It says, tell us about the hero and their world before the quest begins. So again, it's prompting them, and again, this was a pre-made story arc that was already done. So all you have to do is press and hold the record button. As you are holding it, anything that you say will be recorded into that particular slide of your project. And then you can move to the next slide. Again, you can choose another layout if you so desire. Again, I'm holding record. As you can see, I'm editing or adding more voice narration for this slide. Again, I'm just continuing to build my project as I am continuing to go through adding pictures and slides, narration, different things like that. As you can see, I'm continuing to add more and more all of the time. So when I am finished with my project, or I'd like to preview it, all I have to do is hit the play button that is down in the left-hand corner. It will automatically play my presentation with any narration and theme music that I have, and all of the transitions will happen automatically. So I can see my entire presentation just the way that it is, with all the pieces and everything there put together. So all of my transitions are done. You notice at the very end, it gives credit to all of the images that I use and where I found them. So everything is cited, already done. So I can, again, if I'm finished, I can keep editing, or I can share it at that point. From here, you have a number of different options. So again, I can add titles and subtitles here as well, right before I'm done. I can edit my image. So I can edit my cover photo to be exactly what it is that I'd like. I can make it public or private by just toggling that off and on. I can edit my end credits, also my author info. I can give it a category, and then I can share it from a number of different places. So I can share it, obviously, Facebook and Twitter and through email. I can share it into my Creative Cloud. I can share it onto my clipboard, and I can also share it to the camera roll, to the device, which at that point then I can either take it off of there or use it in some fashion, or roll it into iMovie, or go some of those directions. So thank you very much for your time. I know it was a very quick overview of Adobe Voice. Hope you enjoy it. Thanks for coming.